Hi, it's Drell and this is Drell Speak. Welcome back to the channel. I am here today talking about Joseph and his dream, and we are in Genesis chapter 37 where we go into this story, and I want to hop right into it. So let's just get into it, all right? So we're going to Genesis 37 and we're going to start in verse 3. Jacob loved Joseph more than any of his other children because Joseph had been born to him in his old age. So one day, Jacob had a special gift made for Joseph, a beautiful robe. But his brothers hated Joseph because their father loved him more than the rest of them. They couldn't say a kind word to him. One night, Joseph had a dream, and when he told his brothers about it, they hated him more than ever. Listen to this dream, he said. We were out in the field tying up bundles of grain. Suddenly my bundle stood up, and your bundles all gathered around and bowed before me. His brothers responded, so you think you will be our king? Do you actually think you will reign over us? They hated him all the more because of his dreams and the way he talked about them. Let's stop right here. This is a story about Joseph in the Bible. And this is going way back when. And he made a mistake by telling his dream to his brothers. Now, come on. How often have we made this mistake, right? Where we tell, now, come on, this is his brothers, right? Family, right? So how often have you made that mistake? Oh, this is family. I can trust him. He's my brother. He's my sister. Or she's my sister. He's my brother. And this is my mother. I can trust them with my dreams, right? I can tell them what God has given me. This is a safe haven. How often we too have been caught in that trap, believing this is our family, so it should be okay. I should feel comfortable to tell our dream. But we read in the story that this made them hate him even more. Not every dream that God gave you need to share. This is a prime example that there are things that God has given. He has given it to you alone, and you need to learn to zip it. He didn't give it to your brother nor your sister. He gave it to you. They hated him even more. Can you imagine that? A dream, and they're like, what? You think you're gonna be what? You crazy. So let us continue. Soon Joseph had another dream, and again he told his brothers about it. Listen, I had another dream. He said, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed low before me. This time he told the dream to his father as well and to his brothers, but his father scolded him. What kind of dream is this? He asked. Will your mother and I and your brothers actually come and bow to the ground before you? But while his brothers were jealous of Joseph, his father wondered about this dream. Here it is now. Joseph told them the first time, they didn't like it. Would they like it even now that he added extra characters in the dream? They're like, what? Is he? I'm telling you, oftentimes God uses dreams to tell us about our future. He uses dreams to warn us. I have another video on dreams, so you could go and take a look at that, and but today is not about that. But today is about letting you know to be wary and be careful. This is not what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about 5 signs of how God can bless you. You know, it's a trend. I wanted to get on the trend, but God was like, no, I want you to talk about this. Be wise. Be careful who you share your dreams to. They may be smiling in your face, but in Jeremiah 17, it says the heart of man is desperately wicked and only God knows it. Even if they're your family members, even if they're your so-called best friend, be wise. And don't go just sharing it all to everyone. Like, look, not even everyone. Look at even your family. God is saying, be wise and keep it in. Keep it to yourself. When you read further down in this story in Genesis 37, and you can go ahead and do that, you'll find out that Joseph's brothers, they sold him into slavery because of these dreams. The hate they had for him was so much that they sold him into slavery. They lied to their father. When you continue to read, they lied to their father. They said that he died. They even showed like the favorite clothing, the clothing that the father gave Joseph, that beautiful robe. They smeared blood on it, blood of an animal. They killed an animal to disguise, to show as a proof to their father that, okay, this son is gone. You don't even need to think about him no more. That's it. Because the hate was so much. So I tell you today, who are you telling your dreams to that when they look at you, they hate you? That they cannot stand to see you because of something God had given to you alone and you decided to share it. Let us be wise today. Let us learn from this story. Okay? If it wasn't because of one of his brothers, Joseph would have died. Okay? He said, you know what? Let's not kill him. Let's sell him into slavery. But they wanted to kill him. His own brothers. Okay, imagine now in the society that we are living today, we have to learn to be wise. Not everything you are doing needs to be an announcement. Sometimes you have to keep it to yourself. Sometimes that baby, that pregnancy that God has given to you, secure it, protect your baby, protect your dreams, protect your vision, protect your goals, protect your aspiration. God gave it to you. He wants you to execute it. He didn't give it to them. If he wanted them to have it, he would have given it to them, but he gave it to you and you alone. Be wise. And I will say it again, be wise. These stories are here to help us today. So whenever you have a chance, please go and read Genesis chapter 37, the book of Joseph. Read about Joseph. It's a beautiful story, and how God manifested and showed himself many times during his life. Despite what the brothers did, he still, whatever, and you know what's so beautiful about this story? Let me tell you something. Even if they try to deter you, even if they try to take you off track, what God has for you is for you. Let me say that again. What God has for you is for you. You are going to make it. Whatever God wants you to aspire to be, even if they sell you into slavery, even if they do so many things to you, even if they try to discourage you, even if they say things to you, you will make it. You will succeed because that's what God wants for you to do. That's where he wants you to be. That marriage, that relationship, that business. If he wants you to travel, nobody can keep you from traveling. If he wants you to get married, that is what he said, and he's going to sign on it. But at the same time, though, he wants you to be wise, and if you can shut it, shut it. He's still going to do it. But why get sold into slavery? Why go through everything that Joseph went through when you don't have to, just by keeping it a hush-hush, by keeping silent? So I hope that today, that by listening to this, it can make you think, it can help you to analyze what happened to Joseph, that you can apply this to your life. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would like for you to please click that like button, share, and also do subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to this channel. Hit that button and subscribe, and you will be able to also be notified when you click the bell icon. You'll get notified when I do another video like this one. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped, and I hope this is an eye-opener. If you haven't thought about these things before, I hope this opened your eyes. So thank you for joining, and we'll see you again next time.